Good morning, children. In the previous class, we learned about the acceleration as well as the deceleration. Today, we will be learning about the observing the motion of an object on an inclined plane. Observing the motion of an object on an inclined plane. Normally, if you take an inclined planes means this is an inclined plane. Taking off a cardboard lamina, placing the cardboard lamina inclinedly, and you take a ball. Try to release the ball from a certain height. Try to release the ball from a certain height and try to observe that how it is moving down. Okay, when you observe that the ball coming down, we observe that there is a change in the speed. Is that the change in the speed? Yes. There is a change in the speed. But there is no change in the direction. No change in the direction. The direction of the ball is only in the downward direction. But the speed increases. In this case, when an object is moving on an inclined plane, which is coming down, we observe that there is a change in the speed and there is no change in the direction of the object. The same experiment, the same thing, same inclined plane. Same inclined plane. We are taking up the ball, but the ball is projected vertically upwards. In this case also, is there any change in the speed? Yes, there is a change in the speed. Here in the second case, the ball reduces its speed. Gradually, the ball is reducing its speed. Okay, here it is the speed is decreasing. Even though the speed is decreasing, there is no change in the direction. The direction will be in the upward direction. Always it will be moving in the same direction. Here also there is a change in the speed. And there is no change in the direction of the object. No change in the direction of the object. Therefore, in this case, we observe that there is a change in the speed. That is, here the speed is decreasing and here the speed is increasing. In these cases, okay, there is change in the speed, but there is no change in the direction of the object. Okay, right. Next, observing the motion of an object in a circular path or circular motion. Observing the motion of an object in a circular path. In a circular motion. Observing the motion of an object in a circular motion. Just you take a thread, okay, take a ball and tie the ball to the thread, and just you whirl it roundly, okay, after whirling it roundly, just you see here, I am taking up a handkerchief Instead of handkerchief, you should take a thread, and after taking the thread, you should whirl it like this. After whirling it, when you release it, okay, if you release after whirling it, just you release, okay, when you release it, it will be moving in a certain direction. The whirled, okay, the whirled thread which is attached to the ball will be moving in a particular direction. Okay, just you observe the directions and you release the ball at different motions. Just you see, observe over here. We are whirling of the thread just tied to a ball in a different direction. When you release the thread will be going in a particular direction. They will be moving tangentially. That means any object which is moving in a circular path, okay, if it is moving in a circular path, it moves tangentially. Okay. Therefore, here what is happening? Whenever we are whirling it, we are whirling it with a constant speed. Is the speed changing? Constant speed means no change in the speed. No change in the speed. Here there is no change in the speed. Is there any change in the direction? Yes, there is a change in different directions. Change in direction. Change in direction. That means in this case, when you are whirling it, this is the second case. Okay. Case 2. First case is that when the object is moving on an inclined plane, when it is moving up or when it is moving down, there is no change in the speed. Okay. There is change in the speed, but there is no change in the direction of the object. In the same way, in this case, okay, in this case, whenever you are whirling of an object in a circular motion, there is no change in the speed, but there is a change in the direction. In the first case, there is change in the speed. Here, there is no change in the speed. There is no change in the direction in the first case, but here in this case, there is a change in the direction. Okay, right. Next, third case. Observing the motion of an object. Observing the motion of an object when thrown with a certain angle. Observing the motion of an object when object is thrown with certain angle. That means just I am throwing off my chalk piece in a particular direction parabolically. Okay, what is happening? Whenever you are taking, is there any change in the speed? Yes, there is a change in the speed. Speed here it is increasing. Okay, and here it is decreasing. Therefore, there is change in the speed, and there is a change in the direction. Okay. In this case, when you are throwing off any object like this, okay, when we are throwing off an object in the parabolic form, parabolically, okay, in the parabolic form like this, okay, or with some inclination or with some angle, what we observe that there is a change in the speed. In the same way, there is a change in the direction. Okay, there is a change in the speed as well as there is a change in the direction. Okay, right. Therefore, in the first case, what we observed from all these three cases, case 1 we observed that, okay, case 1 we observed that there is a change in the speed, no change in direction. There is no change in the direction of an object. Okay, case 2, an object is thrown in the circular path. Okay, there is no change in speed, no change in the speed, but there is a change in the direction. There is a change in the direction. In the third case, in the case 3, there is change in speed as well as there is change in the direction. There is change in speed and there is change in the direction. Okay, this is about the 3 cases. Therefore, from this what we can say that in some cases, when we are observing the motion of an object, okay, in some cases we observe that there is no change in the speed and there will be change in the direction. In some cases there will be change in the speed and there will be no change in the direction. In some cases both will be observed, that is there is a change in the speed as well as the change in the direction. This is about the observing the motion of an object, okay, in a different cases. Okay, next we'll be learning about the equations of motion. Equations of motion. Next one we have equations of motion. Equations of motion. There are 4 equations of motion. 4 equations of motion. 4 equations of motion. Okay, first one is that V is equal to U plus AT. Second one is that S is equal to UT plus half AT square. Third one is that V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. Okay, fourth one is that Sn is equal to U plus A into N minus half. Okay, in these, here what are the terms we are observing? V we are observing, U, V, U, A, T. See here, S. Okay, V, U, A, T, S. Okay, already U completed, T completed, A completed, T completed, V completed, U completed, A completed, S completed, S, N and N. Is it not? Okay, V, U, A, T. S completed there, S, U, okay, U already there, T, A, T, V completed, U completed, A completed, S completed, Sn, okay, U, A, okay, right, N. Now look at it. V means final velocity. We should know what are the terms. Final velocity. What do you mean by U? U means initial velocity. Initial velocity. Initial velocity. A means acceleration. These are the terms. Okay, these are the terms of these are the terms what we are having of in the equations of the motion. T means time. S means distance or displacement, we can say. Sn means distance travelled by a body. Distance travelled by a body in nth second. Nth second. N means time. N means time. Here we should know that what is V. V means final velocity. U means initial velocity. A means acceleration. T means time. S means distance or displacement. Okay, Sn is the distance travelled by a body in the nth second. N means time. Okay. The homework for today. Homework for today is that. Okay. Everyone should learn all these initial velocity, all the terms which are related to the of the equations of the motion. Okay, everyone should learn about the equations of the motion. Okay, right. Thank you.